My name is Jesse, and today I'm putting up the beef Cruncho from Taco Time versus the Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell. It's a crunch made in heaven. Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Food Reviews. Choose your own adventure disaster. As bad as it gets, so whatever. The Taco Time's El Cruncho won. So, and you go to the webpage and there's the El Cruncho, it's right there. And then I log in and I'm like, I'll just order it online and then go pick it up. And they don't have it. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? They have Crunchos. They got like the beef Cruncho, the chicken Cruncho, the bean Cruncho, but they don't have the El Cruncho, like the big one that has like nacho cheese and stuff in it. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just drive down there. So I don't order online. I go drive down there and no, all they have is the Crunchos. And I'm like, so basically it's their Crunchwrap Supreme. So I'm like, well, what do I do here? Do I get the beef Cruncho or do I go to the loser, the A&W chicken strips, and I do that even though it lost, but since I can't get the El Cruncho. So that's option A, go get the A&W strips, or option B, get the beef Cruncho, stop by Taco Bell on the way home, pick up a Crunchwrap Supreme, and by God, we're gonna have a crunch off. So I went with option B. We're having a crunch off. So it's been a while since we've done a versus video. A crunch off is a good way to do it. So we're doing that right now. We got Taco Time's beef Cruncho versus Taco Bell's Crunchwrap Supreme. So here's what they are. We're gonna break it all down. Okay, so this is the beef Cruncho, is seasoned ground beef in a grilled flour tortilla pocket with queso, cheese, lettuce, sour cream, salsa fresca, I don't know what that is, and a crispy layer of corn tostada shells. So it's basically the Crunchwrap Supreme. I don't know what it is actually. I've never had a beef Cruncho. We'll check it out. Okay, and then the Crunchwrap Supreme, we all know what that is. A soft flour tortilla filled with a crunchy tostada shell. So same thing. Seasoned beef and nacho cheese sauce on one side and reduced fat sour cream. I hate the reduced fat sour cream. Lettuce and tomatoes on the other. So we all know what a Crunchwrap Supreme is. This might come down to the sauces. Okay, price. Make sure. Okay, so receipts. Okay, we'll get to the price here. The Crunchwrap Supreme was $7.69, came to $8.07. The beef Cruncho was $8.49, came to $8.91. So $8.07, $8.91, they're in the same ballpark. The Taco Time is more expensive by about 80 cents. So, and then receipts, they're both pretty plain, crappy receipts, but this one does say go to kfclistens.ca to about your KFC experience, even though it's Taco Bell. I have a KFC Taco Bell, but it does have, at least it has the website. This has nothing. I'll give the KFC receipt, I'll give it a 5.5, and I'll give the Taco Time receipt a 4. Okay, okay, what are we doing here? Well, I guess bags. Well, so Taco Bell gave me a bag, and it's not a bad bag. It says Taco Bell on the side. It's got the logo on there. Taco Time did not give me a bag, so I'll give the KFC bag a 7, and I'll give the Taco Time a 0. Okay, napkins. We'll use the Taco Time napkins and then the Taco Bell napkins. Oh, the Taco Bell napkins feels like they didn't even give me any napkins. So, and that's a nice white napkin, good size. How many it's just one napkin. He gave me one napkin. It is a very good napkin. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I'll give the Taco Bell a 0 because they didn't give me any napkins. Okay, okay. The package that it comes in, the Taco Time actually seems a little classy. It's got the Taco Time label on there. You know, it's got the little cactus, which we love. The Taco Bell is, what is that? I'll give the Taco Time crunch or beef Cruncho wrap, I'll give it an 8. It's not a bad wrap. And the Taco Bell one, I don't know what's going on here. I'll give it a 5. So congratulations to Taco Time, they won the wrap. Considerable size difference. Okay, we'll do the presentation zoom in adventure. Okay, we'll start with the Taco Time. As you can see there, it is thinner but bigger, whereas the Taco Bell is thicker but smaller. There you can really see the size difference. Looks like the Taco Bell was put in the panini press a little bit longer for the darker grill marks, which I do like the darker grill marks a little bit more. That almost looks like a little bit like pancake browning. It could have been in there a little bit longer. Presentation 1, presentation 2, double presentation, Taco Bell thicker. This is a tough presentation score here because this one is more uniform, but it's not as dark as I would like, where this one is dark, but it looks like they completely missed this part. The Taco Bell is thicker, but it's not a lot thicker. I'm gonna give the present, it's close, but neither one of them is very good. I'll give the Taco Time a 6, and I'll give the Taco Bell a 5.5. So I'll just barely give it to the Taco Time. And I should mention, they both came with sauces, so I can include both sauces. This is the Taco Time sauce, hot sauce, and this is the KFC very famous fire sauce. So that'll be a big part of this. Okay. Someone got mad at me in the comments about using my knife. They're like, when you use your knife, just make sure it's sharp enough that you can just push it right through and don't stop doing that sawing motion. Oh. Okay, I'll get the sauces to the side for a second here. Okay, we'll cut them in half, do a zoom in adventure. We'll start with the Taco Time here. I almost thought that was refried beans, but it is beef, but it's such a thin amount. But you know what, I'm looking at Taco Bell and I can't say much about them either. So both of them pretty skimpy on the beef. That is a nice uniform layer of beef though. It's throughout the whole thing. There's your salsa fresca. There's your full fat sour cream. There's your lettuce. Can't really see the queso. We'll have a closer look. Come over here to the Taco Bell. Again, skimpy beef and not as uniform. It's kind of clumping up in the sides there. There's your tostada shell. Again, sorry, I missed the tostada shell over here. There it is. There's your tomatoes. There's your lettuce. There's your low-fat sour cream. And again, having trouble seeing the cheese, so we'll check it out. Cross-section, 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 quad cross-section. I'm going to say Taco Bell wins the cross-section. Taco Bell just has a little bit more color in there. I'll give the Taco Bell cross-section. It's actually not that bad. It looks pretty tasty. I'll give it it needs a little bit more beef. I'll give it a 6.5, and I'll give the Taco Time cross-section, it's kind of lame. I'll give it a 5.5. So a full point win for the Taco Bell on the 6.5. Okay, I guess we'll get the sauces ready here. Checking out for that cheese. Okay, yeah, the cheese is on the beef part. So the cheese mixed with the beef, and on this side, the cheese is against the tostada shell on the inside. So I guess this is more of a cheese. They're both cheese sauce, I guess. I don't see any cheddar chunks. Okay. Try it out without sauce and then sauce. Like, tacos are about one of the most dirtiest foods you can eat. And to think I just went to 2 places and out of both of them, I got 1 napkin. So if I was in my car, I'd be in trouble right now. Okay, I took a bite of the crunch wrap. It has a nice flavor to it. Like all the Taco Bell's items usually taste kind of the same because they're using the same ingredients, but this is one of the staples that started it all. The Crunch Wrap Supreme. So you bite into it, you get the Taco Bell beef mixed with the cheese, mixed with their low-fat sour cream and the tomatoes and whatever, and it tastes good. It tastes good. Took a bite into the beef Cruncho. You taste the beef, you can taste a little bit of the cheese. The salsa fresca really didn't come through, and overall, like, flavor, you got more flavor from the Crunch Wrap Supreme, and it was a good flavor. It was good, but it was a little more bland. Then you add the fire sauce to it. delicious. Like this is one of the best taco sauces you can get in the world. And I know it's this crappy Taco Bell sauce, but the fire sauce is actually delicious. Very good. I put on the hot sauce that Taco Time gave me. And again, it was good, but it wasn't as good. So the Crunchwrap Supreme is very good, and then this was just a little bit less, and then add the fire sauce to it, made it a lot better. Add the hot sauce to this, it made it better, but still not as good as the Crunchwrap Supreme. Score-wise, I'll give the Crunchwrap Supreme a 7. It is a delicious item. You add the fire sauce to it, that bumps it up by almost a full 1. I'll give it an 8 with the sauce because it came with the sauce. That's why I'm doing it. I can only give this like a 5.5, and then the same thing with the sauce, and the sauce wasn't as good. 5.5 without the sauce, and then 6 with the sauce. It does have a nice kick to it, but it's not a very flavorful sauce compared to the fire sauce. So congratulations to the Crunchwrap Supreme, and yeah. It's such a beautiful day out. I just want to go outside right now, and choose your own adventure disaster. So then I'm sad because it came with the sauce, and it wasn't that good. Get over there. Ooh. White shirt day. Your crunch wasn't wrappy enough. Duh! Someone yesterday said I didn't smash it hard because that pizza. They said, oh, you didn't smash the pizza good because you wanted to eat it later. So I just turned that to pulp. I hope that was good enough. Okay. Congratulations. I don't know. Okay, so congratulations to the Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell. There was really no doubt. Like the Crunchwrap Supreme is a very good item. You add the fire sauce to it. So they're fired up. High fives going on at the Taco Bell right now. Even though they don't quite have their crap together, like it's still, even the drive-thru today was a bit of a wait. But whatever, they're getting better. High fives going outside. It is a KFC Taco Bell, so these older people are pulling in there and they just want their pieces of chicken, and then they order their chicken and then they give them the chicken, but it's not chicken, it's actually Crunchwrap Supreme. So then the old guy goes and he opens his box and it's Crunchwrap Supremes, and then the old person's like, what is this? Is this some sort of joke? And then the manager is there behind the guy, and then he takes his head and he rubs it, smashes it into the Crunchwrap Supremes, and the old guy's like, do you know what I used to do for a living? But then he got some of the Crunchwrap Supreme in his mouth, and then he's like, this is actually pretty good. Can I get 10 more Crunchwrap Supremes? And the manager's like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. So that old guy there, he's in a bad mood, but he's eating like 15 Crunchwrap Supremes and all high fives and all that going on at the KFC Taco Bell. At the Taco Time right now, the guy's thinking about selling the joint. He doesn't want to keep going, but whatever. He's like, yeah, we had the El Cruncho, but we got rid of it. Now we only have the Crunchos, and they're not very good. So congratulations to Taco Bell. Taco Time, maybe next time, I don't know. This is why there's not many Taco Times anymore. See you next time.